to request Cairo.
Okay, Kyle, are you on, Kyle? Unmute, Kyle.
Yes, teacher.
Verse an opening prayer right now as we start the class, as the teacher also joining back. You can go ahead.
Lord, we want to thank. Let us humble ourselves and we pray.
Kairu, you are muting yourself.
Lord, we want to thank you for this day. We want to thank you for the gift of life. May you protect us in this lesson, and may we understand what the teachers tell us, and let us understand when we are starting to do the normal work. May you give us wisdom to know the answers, and the next examinations, may we know what to answer. Amen.
Okay. Teacher Tony, are you on?
Yes, I'm on. I think I just jumped off. I don't know. I had made a mistake, but thank you so much for.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting Cairo pray for us. Cairo, thank you. May God bless you. Yeah, so members,
I cannot hear anything.
Okay, you cannot hear anything. Now, are you able to hear me now? Cairo, are you able to hear me? How about Jude? Jude, can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me,
yes,
eh? Okay, that is good. That is good. So we are going to complete our
Can I firstly
examination, the corrections that we have. I think last time we did this correction. This is what we did last time. And I put for you the work here for you to copy. Yes, this is what we did already. So we did up to number 10. So meaning that we are going to begin from number 11, okay? Our number 10 was saying, find the diameter of a circle whose radius is 18. So for us to get the diameter, we say diameter equals to 2 times radius. So you multiply radius 2 times. So when radius is given as 18, you multiply 18 by 2 and you get 36. So meaning that you have to double the radius in order to get the diameter. So that is what we did last time. And now today we are going to go to number 11. And from there, we shall be able to complete the work. And once we complete it early, we can be able to go through our marks, okay? After completing, we can be able to go through our marks. So let me just change the account into this one that I always use for demonstration. I remember in a certain class we did, and after we checked ourselves, we found that we have got 100%. So even after this lesson, we are going to go back and check ourselves whether we have got 100% in the correction that we are doing. All right. So let me open the exam paper and then we go through. So this is our examination paper. I hope our information is still there. Yes. Yes, our answers are still there. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 Oh, Number 9. I think number 9 also we are done, but we have not answered that, but that is good. And then this one is the one we have been seeing. Now we are starting from number 11. So when you check my questions from number 11, they were not all that direct question. Okay, at least it needed you to scratch your head for you to pass the numbers. But some of them were a bit simple, but others you needed to think critically, and then you. So let's start with Jeremy. Let us start with Jeremy. Number 11, read number 11, and then we should be able to, Tristan and Jeremy, can you come on and read number 11?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, read number 11.
Calculate the perimeter of the square whose area is 64 square centimeters.
Calculate the area of a square whose area, okay?
Yes.
You see, what do you see in that question?
I see only the area.
Only the area, but how do we calculate the perimeter?
4S equals
perimeter
64.
equals to 4S, isn't it?
Yes.
Where S stands for? S stands for?
Side.
Side. Now, when you read the question, have they given us the side?
No.
So what do we need to do? That is now where we are going to start answering the question. So if here we were supposed to do our work in the side work, okay? You were requested to do it in the side work, and then after doing, you come back and then you just write the final answer that you have got. So here we are going to do our work, and then we shall be able to only give the final answer. Now, in this square, they have only given us the area, okay? The area of this square is equals to 64. It's 64 squared 64 squared centimeters. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
And yet they need perimeter. So what do we need to do? Yes, Jeremy, what are we supposed to do?
If they need perimeter, it is equal to perimeter equals to.
Okay,
side.
I'm going to write your response. Perimeter is equals to
Side plus side plus side plus side. 4S.
I write 4S.
Yes. Equals 64 square centimeters.
Okay, now I want you to first stop there because we need to have a discussion. Are you getting that?
Yes.
Whether you are moving on well, you remain on because we need to correct one another, okay?
Yes.
So members, look at what our friend Jeremy has been doing. If you agree with him, we can continue. If you don't agree with him, put up your hand so that I can pick you. And then you explain, because here I need learners to explain. Okay, do we agree with what step is doing, the steps that is following? Do we agree with it? Okay, is there anyone? Okay, there is Jude. Yes, Jude, can you come on, Jude?
Teacher,
Yes.
I think that what he has said about the 64 centimeters, I think it is the area. Why should we give it there? And I think that perimeter. Oh,
Jude, let me write your response here. Jude, wait.
yes.
Jude, tell us, what are we going to start with first?
Let's see. We'll start with, let me see here. Let me first see. So,
Hmm.
my question was about the 64 centimeters squared. That
Hmm.
one.
This one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Why
What's
did we
your
bring
question?
it there?
Why did
we
bring
bring
it?
it?
That's the question, meaning that it doesn't match with what we have done as perimeter equals to side plus side plus side. Are you seeing?
Yes.
So that is good. Jude.
Yes.
Oh, you are the Jeremy. Jeremy, you have seen. Let's get another person to give another argument. Then I will come in as a teacher later. Sanyo, can you come in? After Sanyo, I will bring Clever.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Sanyo, what do you think we should do to get the perimeter of this square? Are we supposed to use like the way Jeremy has done?
Yes.
Okay, that is Sanyo. Okay, let's go to Clever. I like this. I like this. I like hearing from different people. Yes, Clever.
Yes,
You have
teacher.
the same argument or you have yours is different?
I have mine.
Okay, what is yours?
I think you first find the side of one side of a square. Side times side equals area.
You wait there. So here we first, this is what Clever is saying. First find the side of a square. Okay. For us to get the perimeter, we need to first know the side of a square. Are we together?
Yes.
Good. Jude and those ones who were here. Are we together here? Now,
Yes.
because you said it is side plus side plus side, but where is the side? The side is not there, so we need to first get it. And how are we going to get it is what Clever is telling us. Now, Clever, how do we get that side?
Side times side equals area.
Very good. You can stop there and expand. Now, in this case, since they have given you the area of a square, so you first use the formula to find area of a square in order to get the side. We can use the formula. The formula is side times side gives us the area. This is what we should first do because area is given, but the side is not given. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if side is given, we replace. But since it is not given, when we said side times side, what do you get? What do you get, Clever?
2s equals 64.
Now, Clever, also I want to involve you there. Now, when we have side times side, I want you to write this
Side
in
squared.
power form. You write it in power form, okay?
Yes.
Side times side. How many sides do we have here?
2 sides.
Meaning we shall say side square, okay?
Yes.
So here side times side become side square. When you are multiplying, you put it in power form. But when you are adding, for example, when we are adding side plus side, that is when we shall get 2 sides. Are you seeing the difference?
Yes.
For addition, you can get 2 of them. But for multiplication, you are supposed to write in power form, okay?
Yes.
Now area here becomes 64
square centimeters.
64 squared centimeters. Now, how do we now get the value of S?
We put them under the square root symbol.
We get the square root on both sides. So here we shall get the square root of S squared, and also this side we shall also get the square root of 64. 64 squared centimeters. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Let me get members here, whether they are still following us. What we are doing here, we are looking for the side in order to get the perimeter, because they did not give us the side, but that area which is given, that area helps us to find the side. And for us to get the side, we should use the formula to find area of a square. An area of a square, we say side times side equals to area. It is the same as we can say area equals to side times side. Why have we put area on the right hand side? We have put area on the right hand side because we know it. But we have put side times side on the left hand side because it is unknown. Any unknown should be on the left hand side. Are you getting?
Yes.
Now let's go and get the square root of 64. The square root of s squared, that one will go off. The square root symbol will go off with there. So the square root of s squared becomes only s. Now we are going to look for the square root. Even the square root of centimeter squared also remains centimeters, isn't it?
Yes.
Now,
the square root is 8.
how do we get the square root now?
We prime factorize. We prime factorize.
Very good. We prime factorize. So you see that 10 marks you were supposed to work for it, isn't it?
Yes.
Which method should we use? Should we use ladder method?
Yes, ladder method.
Now that means I'm teaching P6 here. Okay. These
Yes.
are things that you have learned in P5, prime factorization. Now, when you are prime factorizing a number, you begin with the prime numbers. So which prime number can divide this? The first prime number that can divide 64. It is 2. 2 is a prime number. Then when you are dividing this clever, you start with 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. It is 3. Do we have any remainder?
No.
4 divided by 2.
2.
It is 2. Do we have any remainder?
No.
Now here again we divide it by
2.
Good. Can I say 3 divided by 2? What do we get?
1 remainder 1.
1 remainder 1. That remainder we push it here. This one becomes 12. And 12 divided by 2?
6.
Good. We are prime factorizing. Again, 16, can it be divided by 2?
Yes.
16
divided by 2 equals 8.
Equals 8. Good. And then can it
8 divided by 2 equals 4.
2 equals
4.
4. Okay.
Yes. 4 divided by 2 equals 2.
This one equals to 2. Continue.
2 divided by 2 equals 1.
Equals to 1. I see.
Yes.
Now there was a time. What do we now do? Because we need the square root.
You take 2, you cancel 2. You take 2, you cancel 2. You take 2, you cancel 2. 2 times.
Okay, but to have a better method, this is what you should do. This is what is recommended. Are you getting me?
Yes.
You would come back here and say square root. Okay. Now 64, we have got here 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6. So you come here and say 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times
2.
Now here you group them, you pair them, okay?
Yes.
You pair them, you pair them. This is how you should get a square root. Don't come and just tick and cancel, okay? When you do this, then an examiner will be very good and happy and say, this child knows what he's doing. Now, from there, what you do, okay, of course, we have already got the square root of s squared. So from there, you come back here and say, as s, that is the side, equals to square root. Now, in this pair, you put them in power form. 2 times 2 in power form, what do you get?
2
You get
power 1.
Squared. You get 2 squared, isn't it?
2.
2
Yes.
to power 2. Then again, another group is also 2
2 power 2.
to power 2. Then another group also 2
2
to
power
power 2. Are you seeing?
Yes.
So finally, we shall say the square root of 2 square, it becomes only 2. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Times the square root of 2 square also here becomes 2. Times the square root of 2 square also becomes 2. Are you seeing?
Yes.
So this square root, this square cancel the square root. Then you remain with 2 times 2 times 2. So our side equals to 2 times 2, what do you get?
Centimeters.
2 times
4.
2 you get 4 times 2.
8.
8 centimeter. Now, the side of the square is now 8. That is not yet your answer, isn't it?
Yes.
There you have only got the side of a square. Now, I'm going to write it here. Just forgive me because of the space. Now, this square now is like this. Okay, this square now is like this. And now here it is 8 centimeter. The side now is 8 centimeter. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Now find the perimeter now. Perimeter is equals to
4s.
We can use 4s because there are 4 sides which are equal, isn't it?
Yes.
And what does 4s mean?
8 centimeters plus.
4s mean 4 times s. Are you seeing? It means you are multiplying.
Yes.
Whenever you say 4s, that means 4 times s. And your s, you have got 8 centimeters, isn't it?
Yes.
So what is 4 times 8? What is 4 times 8?
32.
32.
32
centimeters. So this is 32 centimeters. I don't know how many people passed that number.
I passed.
Clever, did you pass?
Yes.
How many people passed the number? I want to see by show of hand. Can you put up your arms if you passed the number? Precious is saying she passed the number. Good is saying she passed the number. When we had argument in number, now Jeremy, have you seen how we have got the perimeter?
Yes, teacher.
So 64 that was given, that 64 centimeters squared was given for us to find the side, and the concept of square root came in, okay?
Yes.
Because of the area. So this is what we looked at, I think, when we were learning. Did we look at this when we were learning?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Now, Omar attend you fail, but now here you have passed. I've seen you in the chat and you have passed it. So after getting your 32, they never wanted all this. This one you can do it when you are doing the paper, which is not online. So after that, you just come and write here 32 centimeters, just like that. I see. After working out all these methods you have done, all these steps, you just come there and write your 32. They never wanted all these ones that we have been writing. Okay. So that is number 11. It has taken time because it had a long step. The question was somehow hidden. Okay, for you to find that perimeter, you were supposed to first get the side. And to get the side, you were supposed to use this 64 as the area so that you bring in the concept of square root. Let's go to number 12. Let me pick someone here to read number 12. Number 12, can someone read for us number 12? Omar Tendo, read number 12. Tendo?
Find the circumference of a circle whose diameter is 40 centimeters.
And I want you to explain that number.
Yes, teacher. We
You explain
write
orally. Orally, when I'm not writing yet, huh? Explain to your friend what you think can be done in that number.
We write circumference equals to pi, or 22 out of 7. Then we write 22 out of 7 times 40. Then we write 22 times 40. 22 times 40 out of 7.
Okay, Omar Tendo, eh?
Yes, teacher.
Tendo, I had told you to discuss orally. Orally means I was not going to write, but you just talk. Eh?
Yes.
Now let me come in now, and then I keep writing. Now, we have learned about this. We learned about finding circumference of a circle. Especially there were two notes that I gave you, two things that you have to master or you have to understand. One, we said you need to know the formula, the method to find the circumference of a circle, isn't it? That is one. Two, you need to know the pi that you are going to use. Which pi are you going to use? Okay. Which pi are you going to use? So we said we use 22 out of 7. You will explain to me that. Or we use 3.14. You will explain to me that. Okay?
Yes.
Now, Omar Attend, you can come in. Travis, you can also be on. Travis, you can also be on. Travis, you can also be on to follow us. Yeah, Tendo.
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead now, tell us. Start with the formula. Circumference equals to?
Circumference equals to pi to 3.4.
Let me write for you. Circumference equals to pi d. Eh?
Yes.
Let me first write your formula here. Because when you are doing mathematics, okay, where the method is needed, you must make sure you write it. The method, the formula, you must make sure you write it, okay?
Yes.
Because you have seen when teachers are marking your work, they normally give you method 1. Now, when you go direct and put the answer, they ask you, how have you got the answer, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, this is the method of getting the circumference of a circle. We say circumference equals to pi d. Now, in this case, you know diameter, okay? And then
Yes.
the value for pi. So which value for pi are you going to use here?
3.4.
It should be 3.14. Sorry. Are you getting that?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be 3.14 times. What is the diameter given?
40 centimeters.
The diameter given is 40 centimeters. As simple as that. Now, from here, there are two ways you can do this number. What method do you want to use? Do you want to change to fraction or you want to multiply direct?
Multiply direct.
Very good. So let's multiply direct here. We shall come and say 3.14. I see.
Yes, teacher.
Times
40 cent.
times 40, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now you start. Now, in this case, 40 does not have a decimal point. Now, in this question, how many decimal places do we have? Because when you are multiplying direct, you should know the number of decimal places. So there are two decimal places. There is this one and this. We have 10th and 100th. So two decimal places. In the final answer, you go and count two decimal places. Are you getting?
Yes.
Now you multiply 0. Let me tell you, 0 times 4. What do you get here?
0.
0. Then 0 times 1. What do you get here?
0.
Then 0 times 3. What do you get here?
0. Teacher,
Then,
the decimal points.
No, you here, when you are multiplying, do not put the decimal point yet. Are you getting?
Yes.
Put the decimal point when now you have concluded the answer. The decimal point comes in where there is the final answer. Are you getting?
Yes.
You multiply normally. Like now you come back and multiply 4. 4 times 4, what do you get here?
16.
16, you write 6 and the group 1. Then 4 times 1. 4 times 1. Okay.
4.
4. Then we have carried 1. 4 plus 1.
5.
5. Very good. Then here we have 4 times 3. What do we get?
Times 3. 12.
What do we get?
12.
12. Did we carry anything?
No.
No. So here we have to first add. Are you seeing this?
Yes.
Then we are adding here. There is a 0, isn't it?
Yes.
0 plus 0.
0.
0 plus 6.
6.
0 plus 5.
5.
And also here there is 0. And also here there is 0. So 0 plus 2.
2.
And then 0 plus 1.
Plus 1 equals to 1.
1. Now, how many decimal places do we have here?
We have 2 decimal places.
We have 2 decimal places. So we come here and also count 2 decimal places. We count here as 1 and then 2.
2.
Meaning the decimal point will be here. I see.
Yes.
So the answer becomes 125. Point what? 0.60. So this 0 behind the decimal point, even if you leave it out, are you getting?
Yes.
Yeah, this 0 you can leave it out. So meaning you only have 125.6 centimeter. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Then you come here and compare. Do you have any answer which matches with what we have got here? Do you have it here? Then you select, okay? So in this case, we come and select which answer. Tendo, which answer is our correct answer? Which option?
The first option.
First option, we click it like this. I see.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is what you are supposed to do. Yeah, so let me not, because I was also going to give another way. Another way is that you can change this decimal here into what? Into fraction.
Fraction.
This one he has done multiplying direct, but also 3.14 times 40 centimeters can also be changed. We can change this into a fraction, that is 314 out of 100. Then we shall multiply it by 40. So when we divided this one, here we remain with 4, this one is 10. So that means we have 314 times 4 out of 10. Okay, 314 times 4 out of what? Out of 10.
10.
Now we first multiply 314 times 4, then we put it out of 10. So here we are going to multiply this side, 314 times 4. So that we have 4 times 4.
100.
4 times 4, what do we get? 4 times 4, we
16.
get 16. Then 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1, we get 5. Then 4 times 3 is 12.
4.
Okay. So here 314 times 4, we have got 1,256. It is out of what? Out of 10. I see.
Yes.
Now from here we can count one decimal place, because if a number is out of 10, you can count here from the right hand side. You move one decimal place like this, and this will be our decimal point. So our answer finally become 125.6. That is when you have used changing this one into a fraction. So then you come here and select. Okay. So that is what we expected you to do in that number, so that you can get the correct answer. I hope that some of you passed the number. Let me hope some of you passed the number. Okay, so we go to number 13. Someone wants to answer number 13. So you see, this correction is important because we are learning, okay? We are learning. And we are trying to go through what we have been learning. So it is very, very important. Number 13, yes, number 13 is there. Let me see. Oh, number 13 also, we are supposed to select the answer. Okay, let me see who is ready to do number 14. At least if you have participated, allow me to pick someone else. There is this boy, I called his name long time. Travis, can you come on, Travis? Travis, Travis. Travis, talk louder. Travis, if you hear the way the network is making you to. Okay, Travis, read number 14 and tell us how to do it. Travis, the way your network is. Patricia, Travis, you can remain on. Let's hear from Patricia. I know there are some people who are on, but they are very disciplined. People are on.
What out the area of and
Travis, have you corrected your network? So when network is disturbing you, you can stand. You okay? Let me not create jokes here. Let us continue with what we are doing. Patricia, can you come on?
Yes, teacher.
When the phone just came, long time, MTN came around 19 something. So when they brought very big phones, for you were not yet there. So these big phones, they were not having network. So what our parents could do, they could look for network. The ant hill, if you know the ant hill, to look for network. Some people were funny climbing the tree to look for network. Travis, do you want to climb the tree and look for network? Okay, Patricia, can you read the question?
Work out the area of a rhombus ABCD whose diagonals are AC and B. Okay, let me start afresh. Work out the area of a rhombus ABCD whose diagonals AC and BD are 10 centimeters and 24 centimeters.
Yeah, so they want you to find the area. Do you remember the formula to get the area of a rhombus? Do you still remember?
Yes, I
What's
do.
the formula?
Area is equal to half times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2.
Let me write a half locally now here. I hope I'm not writing like your handwriting. Some of you my handwriting here is better than now yours. Times
Diagonal 1.
can you write better than me? Diagonal 1 times
diagonal 2.
Diagonal 2. I'm using D2. So I hope you have got D1 in my mathematics.
Yes.
We go ahead.
Area is equal to half.
Area is equals to half
times 24 centimeters.
Times 24. So you have used diagonal 1 as 24 centimeters.
Times 10 centimeters.
Times 10 centimeters. Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
10%.
Patricia, go ahead.
Yes, we are going to divide both sides by 2.
Which one? Which one?
2 and 24.
Okay, 2 and 24. Okay, 2 divided by 2.
1.
Okay, yeah, we can also start going one by one. 2 divided by 2 we get?
Is equal 1.
And then 4 divided by 2?
2.
2. So what have we remained here with?
1 times 12 centimeters times 10 centimeters.
1 times 12 centimeters times 10 centimeters. So this will give us the diagonals of this rhombus. I mean the area of this rhombus. 1 times 12, what do we get?
12.
And then 12 times 10, what do we get?
120.
120
squared centimeters.
Squared centimeters. Now this is how you can get the area of a rhombus. So from there, this has been your side workbook, which they were advising you to do the work. In fact, some of you, I know some of you they are studying where I'm teaching. Some of you are here, but I don't want to mention your names. When we come back to school, I want to see your side workbook that you have done, okay? When we come, and some of you are near me here, I can decide to come to your home and say, first, let me see your side workbook. I heard that some of you were closing the eyes and clicking like this. You close your eyes, you click. You close your eyes, you click. You close your eyes, you click. Travis, were you doing like that? Travis, were you closing your eyes and clicking? Yeah? Okay, so members, we are not closing our eyes. Patricia got for us the answer as 120 squared centimeter. So when we come here, we select 120. Those who have been failing these numbers, they were those ones who were closing their eyes and clicking. Okay, so Patricia, Clever,
No.
Jeremy, I will come there and look for my side workbook. I'm going to mark from the side workbook. Have you heard Jeremy?
Yes, teacher.
I know some of you are saying, where will you get us? I will fly there. So what is our answer here? Is our answer here is 120. Then we click. So can we go to number 14?
You click
Yes.
160.
Yes, number 14 also needed. You remember what our friend there was doing? What Clever did in a certain number there. That concept again comes here. Okay, so I need somebody to do number 14. Okay, Courtney, you can come on, Courtney. Let me see whether Courtney is there or she's absent today. Tracy, are you present or absent?
Yes, please, teacher.
Oh, you are present. Now read number 14 and tell us how we can do it.
The area of a triangle, of a rectangle is 7,200 square millimeters. The length is 120 millimeters. Find the width of the rectangle.
So you have seen. Members, have you heard the question clearly? They are saying the area. Okay, when you read the question, they are saying area. The question is very, very clear. I hope I'm going to write here. Area of this rectangle, area is given as 7,000. Area is given as 7,200 squared millimeters. Oh, teacher Tony want to get used to centimeter. Like some of you can write centimeter, yet they are talking of millimeters. Because when teachers are giving examples, they are normally giving only in one unit, centimeter. Now, when the question comes in millimeters, you forget and write centimeters. So how do we do this number, Courtney?
Width is equal to area out of length.
Width is equals to area out of length, eh?
Yes.
Now this one here, width is equals to area
Out of length.
We shall tell them why you have done that. We shall tell them because some people will not understand here, okay?
Yes.
We shall tell them. Continue.
Hello? Our area is 7,200 square millimeters. Out of 120 millimeters. Zero by zero will get 0.
I'm still writing your squared millimeters and here millimeters. Don't laugh at my handwriting. Eh?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That 0 will cross it with a donor 0. There is not another 0, so we shall write 720 out of 12.
Now let us divide. Eh?
Yes.
Now when we are dividing this, we can begin dividing from with the lowest number that can divide, okay? You can start dividing by 2, you can start dividing by 6, like that. Can we divide it by 6? Can we divide by 6?
Yes.
12 divided by 6, what do we get?
2.
Good. Now here we are going to come and just divide 7. 7 divided by 6, what do we get? Yes?
There is a remainder.
Yes, we get
remainder 1.
Remainder 1. So the remainder, when we push here, this one becomes 12. 12 divided by 6, what do we get? What do we get? We get 2. Now there is no remainder. This is now 0. 0 divided by 6?
0.
0. So what we have remained with is 120 out of what? Out of 2.
2.
Now 2 divided by 2, we get?
1.
And then 12 divided by 2?
6.
There we get 6. Then 0 divided by 2?
Then we put 0.
Here we get 0. So the answer becomes 60 millimeters. So this is what I'm coming to check on your book, whether you did the work like this. And then what is the answer from here? Is it 70 millimeter? Is it 80 millimeter? Oh,
no.
Then we put here 60 like that, okay?
Yes.
So that is how you are supposed to. Somebody can ask, why did these children say width is equals to area out of length? Okay, why did these children say area equals to, width equals to? Here, when you know, you say length times width is equals to area. That is the formula we use. Length times width is equals to area. Now, if I want to remain here with only width, I can divide both sides by length and also here by length. So length divided by length goes, and then here we remain with the width equals to area, area out of length. That is what they have done. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you have got what they have done so that nobody is left behind. Let us go to the last number and we summarized. I think the last number allow me to request someone here to be very fast in doing the last number. Cairo, can you come on? Cairo, I think you prayed for us. Now you can give us this last number. Cairo, because we are having only 29 minutes to the meeting, to our General Assembly. Cairo? Cairo is quiet. Okay, Cairo is quiet. I want someone else. Cairo is quiet. Courtney, you can go off. You are there making noise. Okay, let me get someone else to do for us this number. I want somebody whose network is very clear. Let me see, whoever said in the chat is the person I'm picking. Okay, that is those ones who are using the chat. Let me, okay. My girl, can you come and do that number?
Yes.
Okay, take us through.
Calculate the area of a square whose diameter is 14 centimeters. You first find the radius.
What is the formula for the area first?
Wait.
Okay, so I think members network, can you allow me to explain very fast so that we can end? When we are calculating, we know area is equals to pi r squared. Okay, that is the formula to calculate area of a circle, pi r squared. Now, here we are using radius, but if you look at the question, they have given us diameter. Okay, they have given us diameter, which is 14 centimeter. So therefore, we need to get the radius from the given diameter. We need to change this diameter into radius. So last time we said we can divide diameter by 2. Okay, we divide
14.
diameter by 2. That means 14.
14 divided by 2 equals 7.
14 divided by 2 equals to 7 centimeter. Okay. So we come back here. Since 7 is a multiple of 7, we can use 22 out of what?
7.
Times. We have already talked about squared. When r is squared, that means r
7
times r. Which we can come back and say 22 out of 7 is our pi. 7 centimeter times 7. 7 centimeter times 7 centimeter. Okay.
Yes.
Now here we can first of all divide one of the 7 by this 7, isn't it?
Yes.
7 divided by 7 is 1, and also this 7 divided by 7 we get
1.
What we have remained with is 22
times 7
times 7 centimeters times 1 centimeter. Now let's multiply 22 times 7. Okay, 7 times 2,
14.
14. 7 times 2,
14 plus 1, 15.
plus 1, 15. So what answer have we got?
154 square centimeters.
154 squared centimeters. Then from there, from the side work, you come and select from here, which is the second option, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so members, this is what you were supposed to do. And finally, we can submit. Let's submit our answer. Okay, this is our group work. I did it with P4 members in the morning, and most of them got 100. We did in a group like the way we have done. Now let me submit. If we don't get 100, I don't know whom we are going to blame. Here. Now, again, they are telling us to verify. They are saying, select all images with the mountains or hills. Please help me. Is this one having mountain? This one, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
Which one again?
Under that one.
This one.
That one.
Under this one. How about this one?
Yes. Also that one.
Do we have another one? I think they are only those three. I click here. Yeah, so we have submitted. Thank you so much, members, for the wonderful participation. Otherwise, let's connect to the meeting. We are going to have a meeting. Okay. Assembly, General Assembly. There is good news, by the way. Please endeavor to attend that. There is good news. Our sponsors, they are going to talk to us, Edify. The president of the Christian School Owners Association also may come in. So please let us attend this assembly. Let us not miss. Okay? Members, can I hear you saying we are not going to miss the assembly? Oh, my members are muted. Let me see. Members, can we say we are not missing the assembly today?
We are not missing
the assembly.
Yeah.
Teacher, how can we see the assembly?
In the assembly, we have the, if you are on the WhatsApp group, we have shared there the link which we are going to be using.
We shall not.
We are not on WhatsApp group. How can...
Okay. Admin Michael, can you put that WhatsApp link? I mean the Zoom link which we are using for
I'm
in the chat.
requesting
Yes.
the learners, let them go and check on Google Classroom, because I know all of them, they're on Google Classroom.
Hey, okay.
So I'm going to request you, Mr. Tony, since you are there as a teacher, you just share for me that that link in the Google Classroom.
Okay, so I'm going to, it's okay. It's fine. So I will put it in the Google Classroom, learners. You will find the Zoom link in the Google Classroom so that we can have that assembly. It's going to be so interesting. We are going to hear some good news from our sponsors. Please let us attend. Clever, lead us into the closing prayer. Clever?
Yes. Let's pray. We thank you for the gift of some people have died, oh Lord, who are that we are still alive. We thank you for enabling this meeting, oh Lord. Oh Lord, help us get energy, oh Lord, so that we can attend the assembly, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I pray and living in your name, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. So, my dear learners, say bye-bye to your friend, and we shall meet during the time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So, admin, it's okay. You can end the class.
Yes. But no.
Okay, so let us just meet in the